Thank you. Goodbye. Hello.
Hello, man.
Well, I'm here early. I got up at 4 a.m. and I'm here to check in for my Qatar in the Q suite. Well, it's a very personal welcome into Doha Airport when you're travelling business or first class. My luggage was taken from the car at the front of the airport and it was put through in a separate section only for me. Seems I was the only one there. I'm now on the way up to the Mourjan lounge and we'll check out how that is here in Doha Airport. Well, I'm now about to check out the lounge here in Doha Airport. It's the Qatar Business Lounge and I'm looking forward to having a breakfast. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, that's better, and have some breakfast and check it out. Well, it's a very surreal feeling when you walk into this lounge with the water feature that I've seen so many times on the internet. You feel as if the drops of water are coming from the ceiling, but they're actually coming from below. Very clever and very mesmerising. As you can see, it's completely spacious in this lounge, plenty of room. There is downstairs and upstairs and it goes for some way along. So we'll just keep walking and see what we can find. Well, this is the downstairs area and as you can see, loads of room. Of course it is very early. I came in here at 5 a.m. and not many people are in the lounges yet. Well, this is the upstairs area where the restaurant is, or one of the restaurants. It's self-service and I'm going to sit and have some breakfast and relax, and fortunately I can have a great view of the area I just came from. There was a good choice of hot and cold for breakfast, as well as nice fresh coffee. So I am now going to take in that view and that coffee, and soon it will be time to board my flight. So here we have the giant teddy bear, the big yellow bear that stands in the middle of the retail area. He is a creation of Swiss artist Urs Fischer and is made from cast bronze, so he's very heavy. He weighs nearly 20 tonnes and he stands 7 meters high. Apparently he previously stood outside the Seagram building on New York's Park Avenue, and it was reported that he was purchased at auction by the Qatar royal family for $6.8 million. Apparently, he celebrates the objects that define a young child's life. So I really don't know why he's in the airport, and I don't know why he has that big lamp over his head. So now it's time to board my flight on the wonderful Q Suite in the Qatar 777 all the way to Hong Kong. When booking my flight, I chose my seat 10A as it's a rear-facing seat on the window, and I think it was a good choice. I really enjoyed it. I don't think there's any difference in going backwards when you're flying in the air, but these suites are certainly luxurious. They have plenty of windows and light, easy access to the controls, and a wonderful large 21-inch screen. There's a reading light above my seat, as not to annoy anybody else, and wonderful adjustable headrests. Really comfortable seats for the whole flight. There's plenty of storage in these suites, and of course the service, exceptional. And again, before takeoff, I'm offered a hot towel and champagne. And everything I need, plus a little bit more for that extra bit of comfort. And of course, this seat you're looking at right now isn't actually mine, but it's the one opposite, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to film this one without everything in the way. And as opposed to my last Q Suite flight, which was absolutely full, this flight today is only 30% occupied. So there's plenty of room, and there's plenty of empty seats to film. And the tray table in these Q Suites are quite easy to pull out and put together, as some business flights are not so. But this one was. Plenty of room, and again, I can leave the cubicle without having to move the table. These Q Suites also have a door which makes your cubicle quite private, but they're locked open before taking off.
We all wish you a warm welcome aboard. The flight time today is 7 hours and 37 minutes. We'll start cruise at 33,000 feet today. Expecting generally good weather conditions.
So as you can see, the cubicles are quite private, and when those doors are closed, nobody has to see anybody.
We shall speak to you again just prior to our descent into Hong Kong to give you an update on the weather and arrival time. By this time, the last bags have been loaded. We're ready for departure on time. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our in-flight service.
So, here's cheers to another great flight on Qatar's Q Suite on the 777-300. and such a silent aircraft as we fly out of Hamad International Airport. The meals on the Q Suite are on demand. I went for a light option on this flight. A beef steak with cheddar and onion chutney in a black Kabbalah bread. And a bit later on, I had an afternoon tea, which was full of fresh finger sandwiches, warm scones, clotted cream, and French pastries. I felt like I was in a hotel. And again, when it was time, my bed was made up by the wonderful staff of Qatar Airways. And in saying that, I can't emphasize more how great the service is from the Qatar Airways staff. And here you can see how easily the bed is to recline up or down. So it's time now for me to have a great sleep until I arrive into Hong Kong Airport. I'm Troublebug Sue, and thanks for watching.